To the pew.
Okay, butt plugs and anal beads.
Again? No, not again.
Well, maybe not again for you. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'd rather.
My list of things to discuss are butt plugs and anal beads.
Well, I'd rather have a butt plug up my butt than talk
I'm
about
sure at your age you would rather have a butt plug up your butt.
Like right now, rather than talking
a list of things that we are supposed to discuss are butt plugs and anal beads.
Well, we already discussed that.
Did we?
What more can we say?
About butt plugs
Well, how many
and
anal beads can you put in your butt at one time?
It depends on how big they are.
Well, you know, the standard size.
Like that big?
Yeah.
8?
Okay.
Okay. People want to know, did we talk about when I can leave New York City?
That's a lucky number.
Yeah.
In Chinese
lucky
culture.
for you. When did we discuss when I'm allowed to leave New York City?
Well, we don't know.
Probably not! How about that?
We don't know that. You're not allowed, and we don't know.
Cameras?
And I will note.
And then another picture!
And I will note that we are in the Bronx right now, not outside of New York City.
Right. Not outside New York City. We are not in New Orleans.
And even if he were allowed to go outside,
we are not in New
Orleans. It's not like he has
Orleans.
money to go anywhere.
We're not in New Orleans celebrating any holidays.
Because despite what people think, he hasn't really profited very much off of his notoriety.
Oh, but
nor has anybody else.
Speaking of, that's one of the things that people want to know is how do I feel about everyone else, other people,
Nobody has really profited.
Cashing in on other people's
I'd say the Department of Corrections and the Prison Guards Unions are the only entities that have profited off
the Department of
past actions.
Profiting
your indiscretions.
Department of profiting from other people's tragedies.
Well, it's really not fair to say that James profited.
Who ever said anything about James St. James? I mean.
Well, he did write a book about it.
He did?
Well, I know you didn't read it, but they made the movie out of it, which I know you watched.
Killer Grandpa?
The other one.
Oh yeah, that was the book that he couldn't get published because Disco Bloodbath, right. Yes, I did read that. It was a very funny work of fiction. It was very funny.
I liked it.
Very well written, very comedic. James is a comedic genius.
Yes, he is.
So what was this about him profiting from?
Well, he says that he didn't. He didn't make any profit. He made a small,
nominal profit
amount of money. I mean,
okay,
really, anybody that writes a book, you don't really.
All kidding aside,
you don't really make money off of writing books.
All kidding aside, James will tell you that he didn't make a dime. That the book didn't make any money. That it wasn't successful. That the hell was that?
There's this huge waterfall that came falling
down a window. Okay, he will say that he didn't make any money. That the movie, that the book wasn't. It was so unsuccessful that they made it into 5 movies and 3 documentaries and wrote 3 more books about it and made 2 Broadway plays. And it was so unsuccessful. People were so uninterested in hearing about this that
he didn't
make any money. And that
you didn't make anybody know.
I didn't make any money, and apparently, another torrent of water
goes.
World of Wonder claims they didn't make any money. I'd like to know. Maybe that was all the money dropping down the window because everybody claims they didn't make any money after. I know I didn't make any money. Somebody must have made money for there to be all these movies and books and TV shows and.
Well, I think that the printers made money. The people that make the actors in the movie made money. Whoever helped edit and cut the film made money. So all those processors made money. Movie theaters made money showing the movie. But I wouldn't think necessarily that the creative forces behind those works necessarily made much, if any, money.
Interesting. Well, James certainly claims, and in fact, I was going to write an article about it just this month for my. I write for the Gay Times, for the London Gay Times, GAYTIMES, and I was going to write a column about it. They said we were supposed to pick, a gay icon. We were supposed to write about a gay icon. I said that I wanted to write about James St. James because I idolized him. No, somebody we idolized who's gay, and I idolized James for his ability to profit so handsomely off the tragedies of others, and how he was so able to shamelessly profit from this without the slightest bit of remorse, and how I idolize that. I think it's a great quality to have in a person that they can.
Well, why don't you bring all that up? Why don't you share your admiration with him when he appears?
Well,
on the
I'm
show
going to do that
next month, and that we're going to devote a whole episode to that. But now we run out of time.
No, we haven't, not yet. But I did want to say, but James wouldn't let me. He said that Michael, I have to deal with this he said, I have to wake up every day to people accusing me of profiting from your crime. And I said, well, which is worse, James? Waking up every day, having people attacking you of profiting from someone else's crime, or waking up every day and having people attack you for injecting somebody with Drano? That didn't happen. So, we're gonna let you ponder that right now, because I guess it is something.
Bye.
Goodbye.